Hello, I'm here to talk about a ROM hack that I've been messing around with some time now. It's called Maria of Sorrow. It's a ROM hack for Aria of Sorrow for Game Boy Advance, and it's had quite a bit changed from the base game. The most prominent change being that the protagonist is now Maria Renard instead of Soma. If there's one thing I want you to take away from this ROM hack, it's that it's a first mode character, not a second mode or Julius mode, which means it has access to the menu and items and spells and potions. A couple of things here I think are important are like female voice added. I think it's personally realistic. New weapons, rebalanced equipment for normal. Normal mode is very challenging, it's not a joke. Also drop rates increased. I'm about to make some patch recommendations, so please stay tuned, but what I want you to know is that when you unzip the mod for the first time, you're going to see this, and in between easy mode and normal mode is an absolute humongous difference. A week ago, I would have recommended the easy mode to you. Right now, I would recommend the normal mode, because even enemies that I found easy before and bosses I found easy before absolutely kick my ass, and I love it. This is what you see out of the box here with Maria of Sorrow, and it's just vanilla color palette if you haven't decided to change anything or add any other mods. Keep in mind the Game Boy Advance was a system that didn't have a backlight until the later models were released, so they started releasing games with an extremely light color palette just to deal with this hardware deficiency. I just want you to see this one room, how washed out it is. Okay, right here, that's so washed out looking, it's terrible. Same thing here. Okay, I would like to let everybody know that this is fully compatible with Jonata's SOTN color palette, which as you can see right now is highly superior to the vanilla. I'm just going to walk that same path. Look how beautiful this looks. It's actually not burning my retinas. Way less washed out. This room looks a lot more amazing. Oh yeah, this room's like 100 times better. Okay, I want to talk about patch order really quick, because the only two patches where the order really matters are Jonata's SOTN recolor and Maria of Sorrow. If you apply these in the reverse order and screw this up, this is what you're going to see. You're going to see an orange title screen instead of purple. And then you're going to get a screwed up sprite like this. There should not be any blue in her outfit except maybe the ribbon in her hair. Okay, if you patch it correctly, you're going to see this. Let's go back to that same save. Yeah, that's how the sprite should look normally. So that's 100% good. Okay, these are the patches I applied. Like I said, only the order of the first two matter. The order of the rest of these probably doesn't matter at all, for all I know. The flying armor toggle, I put that on there because who really wants to hold down the right button when you're going to jump? That's pretty lame. Undine and Skula as ability souls. This is a newer ROM hack that's absolutely amazing. You can apply it to any kind of Aria of Sorrow, the original or patched. And what it does is it makes the water soul handling better than Dawn of Sorrow. I'll explain that in a couple of minutes. The Soul Eater ring price, the reason I'm using this particular one instead of this one, the improved drop rates, is because if you look under this, it says drop rates increased. So this guy has already actually modified the drop rates. So the only thing I needed was an individual Soul Eater ring hack. So that's why I chose to apply this one. You can choose your price, whether you want it 30, 50, 100, 150k, or 200k. In my easy mode, Maria, I used 30k. In my normal mode, I used 50k to make it a little bit harder and more challenging. I went ahead and I put the Alucard backdash on there because her backdash, the timing is a little bit lame. It's not too bad, but it's not as nice as Alucard's. And I didn't put this on my personal ROM yet, but I was thinking the intelligence / luck fix would be good, because if you look at the Maria of Sorrow page, it doesn't say anything about intelligence or luck stat being modified. Okay, this is what I'm talking about with these abilities. You go into the menu in Dawn of Sorrow and look at it, and after you beat the Rahab boss, you gain the Rahab ability, giving you the ability to move underwater. So, that's nifty and everything, but Aria of Sorrow was not as good as this. Now it's better. Okay, in Aria of Sorrow, you've got Undine and Skula. To equip these, you would always go to Soul Set, and you would equip these as one of your bottom souls down here, which kind of sucks because then you can't have health regeneration at the same time. Now, you normally only have 6 abilities in this game, but as you can see, you have 8 now, as long as you apply this patch. So what's nice is you can keep them both enabled at the same time. You can just press down and jump to sink into the water, jump above it, and you can walk on top of it. This is better than Dawn of Sorrow because in Dawn of Sorrow there is no Undine. I used the simple HUD only, so I haven't tried the minimal HUD yet. A week ago, like I said, I would have recommended easy mode. But what I recommend for you guys to do is make an easy mode ROM and a normal mode ROM. Try the easy mode at first and see if you like it. You'll probably find out that it's way too easy. You'll be able to tell the difference between easy and normal right away, because in normal mode, you're going to be able to tell from the first enemies, and especially from the very first boss you had. That guy that just crawls towards you and he's a total pushover. It only takes a few hits from the axe ability to be able to defeat him. Not anymore. Not in normal mode. That's all I got for you on this one right now. I think you're going to have a lot of fun with this ROM hack, but I am going to make other videos on Maria Renard ROM hacks, because like this person right here has made another one, Portrait of Ruin Maria Plus, and it's another first mode ROM hack where she gets to use equipment, spells, weapons, armor, everything that the regular character does. It's going to be a little while on that one because I have to make a couple other videos on some cool Linux things that I found. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you soon.